Did I my lines intend for public view, how many censures would their faults pursue? Some would, because such words they do affect, cry they're insipid, empty, and uncorrect. And many have attained, dull and untaught, the name of wit only by finding fault. True judges might condemn their want of wit, and all might say thereby a woman writ. Alas, a woman that attempts the pen, such an intruder on the rights of men, such a presumptuous creature is esteemed, the fault can by no virtue be redeemed. They tell us we mistake our sex and way. Good breeding, fashion, dancing, dressing, play, are the accomplishments we should desire. To write, or read, or think, or to inquire, would cloud our beauty, and exhaust our time, and interrupt the conquests of our prime. Whilst the dull manage of a servile house is held by some our outmost art and use. Sure 'twas not ever thus, nor are we told fables of women that excelled of old, to whom by the diffusive hand of heaven some share of wit and poetry was given. On that glad day on which the ark returned, the holy pledge for which the land had mourned, the joyful tribes attended on the way, the Levites do the sacred charge convey, whilst various instruments before it play. Here holy virgins in the concert join, the louder notes to soften and refine, and with alternate verse complete the hymn divine. Lo, the young poet after God's own heart, by him inspired and taught the muses' art, returned from conquest a bright chorus meets, that sing his slain 10,000 in the streets. In such loud numbers they his acts declare, proclaim the wonders of his early war, that Saul upon the vast applause does frown, and feels its mighty thunder shake the crown. What can the threatened judgment now prolong? Half of the kingdom is already gone, the fairest half, whose influence guides the rest. Have David's empire over their hearts confessed? A woman here leads fainting is the fairest half, whose influence guides the rest. Have David's empire over their hearts confessed? A woman here leads fainting Israel on. She fights, she wins, she triumphs with a song. Devout, majestic, for the subject fit, and far above her arms exalts her wit, then to the peaceful shady palm withdraws, and rules the rescued nation with her laws. How are we fallen by mistaken rules, and educations more than nature's fools, debarred from all improvements of the mind, and to be dull expected and designed. And if someone would soar above the rest, with warmer fancy and ambition pressed, so strong the opposing faction still appears, the hopes to thrive can never outweigh the fears. Be cautioned then, my muse, and still retired, nor be despised, aiming to be admired. Conscious of wants, still with contracted wing, to some few friends, and to thy sorrows sing. For groves of laurel thou wert never meant, be dark enough thy shades, and be thou there content.